Welcome to Top Rope Hour this week, episode 48. You sure that's right?
I'm not good with Roman numerals either, so
we're not gonna bring that up again.
You never know.
Part one.
Part one.
Of Top
Wrestling
Rope
news. Wrestling news. Huge news out of WWE.
They know that's on around pretty much, so they got
pretty much. Well, last week it was big news out of the TNA camp because Samoa Joe left.
Yes.
Big news out of WWE camp.
Somebody else left.
Somebody else did leave. Still under contract. Not going to quit because that would be a huge breach of contract with that big money.
And talk about the shockwave that would run through the WWE if this guy just totally walked out.
Yes. We've had this happen before, but it was under a storyline where the champion left.
Right.
Their company. Ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar walks out of Raw, walks in to the UFC.
Right, and still to this day, no one has said anything of why. There's something about business.
Something about business. They said it was not creative direction. Apparently, he's ready to do business when it comes to WrestleMania.
I even heard that there's something about Roman Reigns failing a drug test.
Yeah, that was a huge. Somebody blew that out of proportion. It's not even true.
No, they want Roman Reigns out of the main events, but they won't.
But that did not happen, and they're saying that it has to do with the contract negotiations for Brock's new contract after WrestleMania. You know what? Whatever. They were saying he was going to be able to wrestle for UFC and the WWE at the same time, which would be a great contract.
Oh, yes.
It would be huge for both companies, but apparently he didn't like the number value. Well, that's the rumors going around, but we do not know.
Maybe next week we'll have more as they talk about Brock walking out of Monday Night Raw. Because you got wondering, okay, well, he's supposed to be here. They say he's going to be here. Okay, it's getting closer to the end. Where's Brock? Brock's going to come out now. Right now, and never shows.
But speaking of people not being on Raw, that brings us to our next point. They're saying that WWE is saying they're going to keep The Undertaker off TV until WrestleMania 31.
I like it. I like it. I think it's good. I think it's good.
I think Bray Wyatt can carry the. I think they should do some special effects.
Oh, yes.
Like the lightning and like the smoke and the blue lights and this and that and the other. I think they could do all that kind of stuff. Fill up the ring with smoke or have a casket laying there with Bray's name on it. Anything like that will put this over without having to have Undertaker there.
No, and it gives it. What does he look like?
Right.
We have to order WrestleMania to see the Undertaker.
Right.
We're not going to get the Undertaker for free. Don't give away the Undertaker for free.
Or is the Undertaker just faking him out and he's not going to show up at WrestleMania? We got to find out.
That's right. Is he really? Is he done? Will he be at WrestleMania or will he not be at WrestleMania? Is the Undertaker's career over?
With the streak being done, will he come back to face Bray Wyatt, or is Bray Wyatt the new phenom of the WWE?
And since you brought, will he come back? Somebody who will never come back.
I hope not.
Probably will not ever be in the Hall of Fame.
Not after the end of the career.
You can have him for the low, low price of $20,000
per appearance.
It's Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka, $20,000.
Booyaka, booyaka. See you later. Okay.
So we got to figure.
Bring on Kalisto.
Anywhere he shows, I read that they have no one who can replace Rey Mysterio.
Kalisto's the same size.
Yes.
And Kalisto, in my opinion,
they're trying to give Rey a big head. I'm sorry, Rey, you can be replaced.
Everyone's replaceable.
But the funny thing about it is that we're on the clock here. As soon as you show up in AAA or you show up in Lucha Underground, how long will it be before you get hurt?
Right. Exactly.
So
I would like to say that he's already been booked.
He's been booked a few places.
RF Video,
yes.
our buddies at RF Video have booked him for one of their conventions that they're going to be at.
I hope he don't wrestle.
And I think it's just an autograph session or whatever before.
So just blowing his finger muscles in?
It might be. He might have carpal tunnel or something. I don't know. All I know is Rey Mysterio's not the WWE anymore, and we said good or bad for Undertaker being off TV. I say good or bad for Rey Mysterio. That's great. It's a great
Free up that contract space. Free up that money.
That's right. Bring up someone.
He hasn't done anything since what? Last year's Royal Rumble when he come out and got booed because everybody thought it was Daniel Bryan. Has he been back since then?
The night after that Royal Rumble, I believe he wrestled someone. That was it.
And that was it. See? Haven't been missed. Like you said, Kalisto, perfect replacement for Rey Mysterio.
You have a tag team of Rey Mysterios with Kalisto and Sin Cara.
Speaking of tag teams.
Speaking of tag, man, I'm doing good on that.
Dude, you're segueing into everything just so good.
I'm so good.
Speaking of tag teams, the tag team that, one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
One of the greatest.
They are, again, tag team champions.
The Ebony Express.
No.
No.
Close, though.
Close.
Close. Harlem Heat.
Same people, different names.
Yes, Harlem Heat.
Kane and Cole? Old school on you.
That's too far back old school.
When they first came to WCW, they were Kane and Cole.
Kane and Cole, yes, they were.
Yes, but it's Stevie Ray and Booker T at Booker T's ROW, which Reality of Wrestling. I almost said ring.
I meant Booker T owns
Booker
ROW?
T owns ROW.
And Booker T is the tag team champion?
Along with his brother.
His brother?
For the first time, they've been westling with each other for years.
You know, that's my pet peeve there. Someone being an owner of a company and being the champion. That really gets my goat, you know.
I understand.
I hate it.
Being a champion or a main eventer of your promotion, you don't need to be a promoter. Promoter needs to promote. Wrestlers need to wrestle.
That's right.
But that is another story for another day. Congratulations to Harlem Heat. They brought the tag team titles back to ROW.
Beating the Heavenly Bodies.
Beating the new Heavenly Bodies that have said Pro Wrestling Syndicate is bigger and better things for them, so they don't want to be in ROW. Well, good for them.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, huge news. They're teasing it, but they're saying it's already been spoiled. The next 2015...
Trust me, we'll get a text tomorrow.
I guess we could say we segued this, too, because one of the Harlem Heat is a Hall of Famer. So, speaking of
Hall of
Famers, the next 2015 Hall of Fame inductee will be a lady, and this lady...
Which is very shocking.
Very shocking,
if it comes
this
true.
lady.
Last week's came true, it was the Bushwhackers.
Ladies and gentlemen. So very sad. As the Sheep Herders, great tag team.
Yes.
Brutal tag team. But this person...
That's where they won all their tag team goals, as Sheep Herders.
Exactly. So. Ladies and gentlemen, this person can go under the same umbrella as Bruno Sammartino. Could go under the umbrella of Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
It's family. Because he really had nothing to say about it. So.
Right. All these people are folks that, mainly Triple H, has
fixed that bridge that was burned.
Mend the bridges. They have quit crying and built that bridge over that water and got over it. Okay, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the person that said she was leaving the WWE for WCW where the big boys play, and standing behind Eric Bischoff, she took the title belt and threw it in the trash, ladies and gentlemen.
The WWF Women's title.
WWF Women's Championship. When they only had like her and like maybe 3 Japanese people. That was it. Ladies and gentlemen, Alundra Blaze, former WWF Women's Champion and manager in the NWA and WCW, better known as Medusa.
Yeah, so we figure that Alundra Blaze will be going in, not a Medusa.
Not Medusa, but either way, it's the same person. And that is, we're going to go on to Fastlane.
We're going to talk about the results of Fastlane. Again, let me congratulate you. Had the better picks.
Thank you.
But hey, what can I say?
What can you say?
I kind of went on the line there but you know.
You tried to go the WWE line, and they did a little bit different things. We had a 6-man tag team match with the Authority. The Authority. Seth Rollins, Big Show, and Kane defeated Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, and Ryback at 13 minutes and 1 second. And I believe it was Kane who pinned Dolph? What?
Nope. I don't think so.
Yeah, Big Show knocked him out.
Yes, it was. Yes, Kane got the win. Not Seth.
Yeah, it's stupid. Number 2.
Number 2, Goldust defeated Stardust.
In
a little fishy finisher on that one.
Fishy finisher, yeah. They kind of replayed the finish. They were kind of confused.
Don't know if it's supposed to be that, supposed to happen that way, or the referee screwed up, or Goldust screwed up, or Stardust.
They went along with it, and
either a screw up or it's supposed to be done that way. It was 8 minutes and 55 seconds.
And then backstage, he beat the mess out of his brother. And kept screaming at his daddy.
And hissed in his daddy's face.
Exactly. Number 3, the WWE Tag Team Championships, ladies and gentlemen. The defending, undisputed, reigning tag team champions, the Usos. Okay. Jimmy and Jay with Naomi at 9 minutes and 33 seconds lost the tag team titles to the masters of the WWE Universe, also known as the Brass Ring Club, Tyson Kidd Cesaro with Natalia.
Thank you, WWE.
Finally.
Don't screw it up.
Don't screw it up. Number 4.
The Divas Championship was on the line as Nikki, with Brie and Rick Owner,
Of course.
defeated Paige in 5 minutes and 34 seconds.
And 5-minute Divas match. Better than 30 seconds on the next night on Raw.
I know. What will happen with that movement,
Woo.
if anything?
I think it'll just blow over.
Yeah.
Number 5, Intercontinental Championship. Bad News Barrett defeated Dean Ambrose by DQ at 7 minutes and 58 seconds because Dean would not let up in the corner.
Right.
And a lot of people did not like that finish. A lot of people were angry in the audience, but it leads to WrestleMania.
It leads to bigger and better things.
That's right. Number 6.
Number 6, the United States Champion Rusev with Lana, lovely Russian.
The Ravishing
Russia defeated John Cena.
John Cena!
By knockout. They said submission. He never submitted. He just passed out.
He passed out. But it was a screw finish. Lana had to get involved. Yep. And
kicking the balls.
Kicking the bear shack.
18 minutes and 42 seconds.
2 long matches back to back. Because number 7 in the main event, Roman Reigns defeated Daniel Bryan. And now that he won that match, he's officially main eventing WrestleMania 31 against Brock Lesnar. And that was 20 minutes and 10 seconds. So when Fastlane ended, we had 2 matches set for WrestleMania 31. The WWE title match with Brock defending against Roman, and Triple H against Sting. WWE.
Because they've got into it during their little face-off.
They did, and they had a little brawl, and then they had a sledgehammer and a bat and all this kind of stuff. But they have made it official. Triple H, before it went off the air, they put the graphic up, Triple H versus Sting, and the WWE versus the Revenge of WCW.
Yes.
And in the weeks of Raw so far, we have found out there will be a ladder match for the Intercontinental title where Bad News Barrett will defend. We do not know for sure who it'll be, but as of this taping, we don't know. But I believe it will have Dolph. It'll have R-Truth. Why? Didn't even know he was still around. And
Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose, of course, that guy. And we're thinking of Daniel Bryan, and I need one more to make it a 6.
Someone who's returning. It could be Sheamus.
Oh, it should be Sheamus. Don't put him in the Battle Royal. The Battle Royals clearly didn't do nothing for Cesaro.
So, but by next week, we should have more matches locked up for WrestleMania.
Yes,
they're
coming up
they're
Monday.
falling into place here.
Yes, this Monday, which is tomorrow, according to when we're filming.
Yes.
By the next time we film, we should know a lot more. We want to talk about right now
Some Ring of Honor.
Some Ring of Honor news. We will discuss this next week more in depth, but their 13th anniversary show in Las Vegas is actually filming right now, and it's available on IPPV after the live pay-per-view is over with. Don't forget that we will be discussing that next week.
Going over the results and what happened.
And then
their
we
big
want to talk
13th
about
anniversary show.
March the 7th. Hopefully this is going to be up before the 7th. That's going to be Ring of Honor, not Ring of Honor, same thing really. House of Hardcore, HOH, not ROH.
Or ECW, yes.
Yeah, same thing. House of Hardcore 8, March the 7th, tag team match with Young Bucks taking on Aries and Rude.
That's different.
Different. South Philly street fight with Dreamer taking on Eric Young. Team 3D taking on Daniels and Kazarian. A 3-way dance with Matt Hardy taking on Carlito and Lance Hoyt. Now, like Lance Archer.
Lance Archer, yes.
Plus, people like Rhino will be there. Apparently, he's still able to be there.
We don't know.
We'll find out after March the 7th.
He may have gotten pulled.
That's true. Mikey Whipwreck will be there with his bald self. Velvet Sky. Thea Trinidad.
If Willie's going to be there, Velvet's going to be there.
Exactly. Thea Trinidad. Tony Nese, my boy. Brian Myers.
Formerly Kurt Hawkins.
Exactly. And Alex Reynolds. Plus, you get a meet and greet in the pre-show. You get to meet Kelly. So nice. Her parents, does that name her choice?
I guess
Her
so.
parents named Vince McMahon, of course. Plus, Melina. I wonder if she'll be screaming really loud.
Probably.
And Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas's daddy will be there. Mike Rotunda, IRS. WWE is letting him do an indie show.
I am surprised about that myself.
Lanny Poffo will be there. And Earl Hebner, plus so many more in the pre-show meet and greet. And
That's
that's
just meet and greet, no wrestling.
Exactly.
That's understandable.
That's some great names. And speaking of a meet and greet,
See, Rhino made me move down to the meet and greet, then it'd be okay.
there you go. Speaking of a meet and greet, I'm doing better with this. Oh my gosh, we're segueing great, ain't we?
We are. We're on the Segway train today.
Segway train to nowhere. All right. So, like I said, meet and greet, and this is the great meet and greet. Over 3,000 people there. This is an awesome event. WrestleCade be 2015, of course. It's time our 4th year doing this.
In November?
It'll be November, I think, 28th, somewhere around there. I just jotted down the names real quick. PJ Black, we already know which is. Justin Gabriel. Bobby the Brain Heenan will be there. Please, if you go, support the man. He's had a lot of health issues.
The brain.
A lot of health issues. Please go
Still
support him.
smarter than 60% of the people.
That's true. Chris Adonis, formerly known as
Chris Masters.
Glacier, will be there. The WrestleCade champion Matt Hardy will be there. Mr. Anderson,
Formerly Mr. Kennedy of the TNA. Trying to make a fast buck because he don't get paid in TNA as much as he should be that he thinks of. And he's not going back to WWE. Okay.
So that was basically me trying to tell you to say Anderson again. But okay, that's cool.
All right. Anderson!
Thank you. Of course, Abdullah the Butcher for the first time ever will be there.
Anderson! Okay.
And our crowd of one is scared. Abdullah the Butcher will be there. WWE Hall of Famer. Never wrestled for WWE.
Wants to get rid of the ring.
Probably. Bull Dempsey!
Bull!
It's because of that daggone video we watched before we started this.
Bill
Dundee.
Yes.
Yes, Bill Dundee will be there.
If you know who Bill Dundee is, look up old WCW footage from the network for $9.99 to see who he is. When he was the manager of William Regal.
Sir.
Steven Regal.
He was Steven Regal. He was Sir William.
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
In WCW.
Lord Steven Regal with Sir William.
If they put on WCW Saturday night, you'll probably see a lot more of him.
Yes, that's
than
true.
Monday Nitro.
That's true, too.
And?
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
The Dragon!
I wonder if he'll have his chameleon, or what do they call them things? I don't know what it was. Big old thing.
It's a dragon.
It was a dragon. And last but not least, the man formerly known as...
Don't go mess with the country boy. Okay. That was his man. That was their manager. He'll be the gym at one time.
Gym, ladies and gentlemen. He was there last time.
He may still be there.
He may still be there.
This is a short list.
Short list so far, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got probably 120.
I think they're shooting for 200 wrestlers this year.
Wouldn't be surprised. That building's big enough. Henry Godwin will be there.
H-O-G.
That's true. Hog. If you didn't know, if you couldn't spell, just letting you know.
So we've had R-O-H, H-O-H, and now H-O-G.
Yes.
Are you good with WrestleCade now? Or are you got any more?
Insane. That's it so far.
In the membrane.
Exactly. Next week, they should have a few more names because it seems like it's been like...
Yes, next week we'll have more names for WrestleCade. We'll go over the results for Ring of Honor. And also we'll talk about House of Hardcore.
We will.
The 111, which is 8.
Hopefully it is, yes. Hopefully you said it
VV,
on ones.
1-1, yes. Is that you good? We good? We good?
We're good.
Okay, that's
Our
it for
crowd got
part
tired of hearing
1.
us.
I know. All right. What, Pierre?
Got tired of hearing us. It's okay.
Don't give us that look. It's getting wild and crazy over here.
It is wild and crazy.
And we'll be right back for part 2 where we talk about WrestleMania 18.
18, ladies and gentlemen.
The tagline was the one and only. Which is true. There's only one and only 18.
That's true.
But,
they couldn't come up with nothing better than that.
Once in a lifetime. Twice. But, we'll be right back for part 2 to talk about WrestleMania 18. What?
I was there for once in a lifetime.
Twice?
The first.
Oh, the first one? That's only. Never again. You'll never see this match. Ever. You better see it now because they could die.
We fell for it. We fell for it, too. Yes. We went. All the way to Miami.
Woo! That's a long way to go.
14 hours!
To see once in a lifetime.
I drove 13 of them.
When you wait again next time to see it again. All right, we're over. We'll see you in part 2.
We are over. We're done. Go over here, part 2.
Yeah, click right over here.
Click it.
That's right over there. It's
Click
right this time. If you look at the video, it's right over there.
It better be, hopefully.